Hey friends, Brother Matt back with Roadside Chats again on a beautiful, chilly, cloudy day here in the transparent Rockingham County. By transparent we mean special. So let me introduce to you my guest today. This is Brother Nick.
Howdy, howdy.
Nick is from Richmond, showing him the cows and the beautiful experiences of Rockingham County, and out here about to run up Mole Hill. So from previous videos you've seen some of the wildlife around Mole Hill: raccoons, possums, grasshoppers,
Dogs.
moles. So here we go. We're about to head off on the Mole Hill, about a mile by road from bottom to top.
Yeah.
So Nick, how you feeling today?
Feeling good. Had a nice heavy lunch in, so that's setting well, and just glad to be back out here in creation.
What's your experience with running? Are you a novice?
I've been running actively since last November. Previously, not really. I've played 3 sports through high school. I won my age group in a 5K when I was in elementary school one time. But past that, I ran cross country for sophomore year. But past that, nothing's really been running related until the last November when I ran Richmond Marathon with the months. So I guess October. I've been running since October. What's that then? And then I ran that in November, and then in March I ran my first ultra marathon with Matt here. The footage is somewhere, but
Yeah, we're still waiting on that footage, aren't we?
yeah.
What's amazing is I probably could have done it faster, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I mean, we'll see where it is, but so yeah, that's about my extent of running, and been running with Matt for
3 months.
3 months now, yeah. And here we are, climbing my favorite course in Rockingham County, which would be the alleged extinct volcano Mole Hill.
Yeah.
Such deep culture and history, and our friends, the cows and goats out here. And it smells an awful lot like money.
So here's our Mole Hill ascent,
Yeah.
with Mole Hill in the foreground, background, back and front ground.
All around ground.
All right, well, let's run and we'll catch up with you soon. It's like it just keeps going.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's 5K. Jerseys. Oh, look at there. Little horse and buggy action.
Hey, buddy. Hope his name. Not Buddy, run off.
Look at these.
Looks like baby cows.
Baby cows.
Man, it's tough.
Look at that. Wow.
Oh, hell. 33:50. Sheesh. Beautiful. So on the way down, we'll start our conversation with Nick. Today's topic is a book called "Do Frogs Drink Hot Chocolate?" The Frogs Drink Hot Chocolate, How Animals Stay Warm. It's written by Etta Kaner. It's in my daughter's class. Recommended it. It's a great question around animal behavior. So, the questions are for Nick, whether or not he knows something about the animal kingdom.
Oh, great.
We invite you at home to play along. First question. Nick, in order to stay warm, do frogs drink hot chocolate? Yes or no?
No.
Correct answer is no.
Oh, whoa.
But there's the Alaskan wood frog who lives in Alaska, probably the woods.
Probably.
He actually freezes as the temperature drops below freezing. So he spends the winter frozen as a frog sickle.
A frog sickle.
And thaws out in the summertime. Question 2. Do penguins huddle together to keep warm?
Yes.
Yes. We've seen the emperor penguins in Antarctica. They do huddle together to keep warm. Remember, friends, they rotate around.
They rotate around.
Because if you're on the outside, that's a long winter.
I watched a movie on penguins one time when I was a child.
Yeah.
I had to leave with my mother because it was too scared and it was too sad. That was a sad time.
Question number 3. Do butterflies sunbathe?
Now, if I remember correctly, if it's cold, or excuse me, if it's wet outside, and their wings get wet, they have to spread out like so and soak up the sun to dry out. So is that kind of sunbathing?
That doesn't answer my question. I didn't ask what they do when it rains.
Yes, they do sunbathe.
Correct answer is yes, they sunbathe.
Oh, hey-o.
But they don't have any internal organs or ability to create their own heat. They use the external heat of the sun. So, yes, they sunbathe. They will get on a rock and they will spread out their wings as if it rained and wait for their body temperature to warm up.
And then they fly around.
Question 4.
And we're on to the next one.
Do foxes wear earmuffs?
No.
That's true. Foxes do not wear earmuffs. Foxes' ears are tiny and furry, so they don't lose a lot of heat through their ears. Good job.
Thanks. 4 for 4. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not keeping track, so you keep track.
Well, that's
All right. Do turtles jump up and down to keep warm?
Now, I've seen a couple turtles in my life. Some of which are the snapper variety. Are we talking snapper variety or traditional box turtle or pond turtle variety?
Pond.
Steve, I'm gonna say no.
Okay, that is correct.
Ah, well, number 5.
Turtles do not jump up and down. Actually, they bury themselves in the bottom of the leaves and the mud in the pond, and the temperature at the bottom of the pond reaches the low of about 39 degrees, where they can winter long.
It's called the winter turnover, or no, the fall turn. Some kind of turnover that happens in the summer and the winter time. So the cool water's at the top versus the bottom. So that's where the fish go, either to the top or the bottom.
Yes.
When I was seeing the turtles.
Okay, question number 6. Do polar bears build houses?
Well, if it's acting like the traditional bear, I would assume every bear, like this cow, needs a den. Happy cows. Not so happy. That's okay. I'm gonna say, yeah, they'll build some sort of igloo.
Yes.
Oh!
They build dens. They're not houses with hammers and nails. They use their claws to claw out space in the ice,
A den.
in the snow.
Interesting.
Make a den. You know, brother, I have a den in my house.
Yeah.
I've never seen a polar bear in it, thankfully.
Thank goodness, yeah. That's because they're slowly melting away.
Yes.
And drowning. Anyway, so
What would you do if you saw a polar bear in your den?
well, I would pose the question first. Why is that? And then I would I'd probably get the broom and try and shoo it out.
Okay.
But if that's not the case, I'd invite it to a nice beef for Heidi lunch, and
I think I would slowly unwrap it and eat it, because chances are it's a Klondike bar. I think they're called Klondikes. They might be called something else.
That's exactly correct. That's one for you.
Klondike. All right. Question number, I can't read, 7. Do whales wear swimsuits?
This is a tough question. Whales have a thick skin and a very sought after fat that whalers like to have. But I would say just their Jeez.
Glad you got that.
I would say they wear the Lord-given swimsuit, so no.
That's correct.
Oh,
The fat is called blubber,
oh hey.
and it can be up to a foot thick. It keeps the cold water out and their internal organs warm.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Do squirrels use blankets?
Well, Mr. Squirrel, I'm very fond of back at home, has a nest, but the nest is kind of like a dome type of thing where they just kind of crawl into it. So in a way that is a blanket, but no, not your traditional style fleece blanket. I would say no, they don't use blankets.
Okay, we'll give you partial credit.
Oh no.
They do not use quilts or blankets that you would find at the old baked goods store. They use their tail. The blood doesn't flow in the tail. They wrap their tails around them as a homemade blanket.
How interesting.
Yes.
How interesting. That's something I didn't think about.
Yeah.
I would assume the blood doesn't flow in the tail. So that's bingo.
Yeah. It makes you wonder why we don't have tails. Sure would save a lot of time and money on the old heating bill. All right.
And making the bed in the morning.
Yeah. Just take it with you.
And take it with you. And napping at the office would be a little bit easier.
Do monkeys use a hot tub?
These are getting hard. So, on my knowledge of monkeys, well, they like to eat bananas, and bananas and hot tubs don't really mix together. Side note, man, I think you have a hole in your shirt. You monkey!
Oh, can't wait for the.
I thought that was too obvious. No, monkeys do not use hot tubs.
Au contraire, mon frere. In Japan, there's a monkey called a macaque. Macaque.
Yeah.
That there are natural hot springs that this one type of monkey gets into to warm up. All right, that was question 9. 3 more. Do tuataras sit by campfires?
What are taras?
Tuataras are lizard-like animals that live somewhere in the world. Probably we'll call it Central America. Tuatara. In the book, they're green. Doesn't mean anything in life. Green lizard things.
Do they sit by the campfire?
Correct.
So, given that I know that amphibious animals they can't produce their own heat because they're cold-blooded. So they have to get their heat.
Are reptiles amphibians though?
I mean reptiles. They have to get their heat from somewhere. A campfire? Yeah, I could say that checks out, yeah.
Au contraire, my friend. The tuatara does not sit by a campfire, and it does not generate its own heat. You are correct. The answer I was looking for is it uses the bird called the fairy prion to warm it up. At night, the fairy prion lays down beside the tuatara and it keeps it warm.
Oh, great.
All right, 2 more. Can't read. I can't read.
Hold still.
Honeybees.
Honeybee.
Do honeybees use teamwork to warm up?
Yeah, they clump together like honeybees. So that's correct, Mundo.
Oh, oui, mon frere.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's right.
Oui.
I don't know the rest of the French. Yeah, the answer for that is most assuredly they flap their wings together and it warms up the hive.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Last one. Do guanacos wear leg warmers? Guanacos.
Do you know what a guanaco is?
In the kid's book picture, it looks like a llama without leg fur.
Without leg fur. Are they
Bald legs.
Are they tame?
Don't know. We'll say
So kinda-
half are and half aren't.
Is it kind of like a racehorse where they put leg warmers on them?
No, let's call them in the wild.
Okay, well then, I'm gonna say they rely on some sort of partner or grass or water or something to keep their legs warm. So yes.
All right, I'm going to give you 3/4 credit. They don't have fur on their legs. When they get cold, they sit down. Their body is woolly, so they sit down on the ground in the grass to warm up. Whew, good job.
I was intense.
Take you a break. Well done. All right, we have returned back to the homestead, and it's time for Mad Libs. All right.
Matt lives.
Matt lives.
M-A-T-T lives.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask Nick words. He's gonna give me his best guess, and then we'll read together what it goes. Fat. All right. And give me another verb. Or a verb.
A verb. Green.
Green is not a verb. Give me a verb.
A verb is a describing word, correct?
A verb is an action.
Action. Swimmingly.
That's an adverb. We can go swimming, though.
Swimming. Okay.
All right. Here we go, friends. The title is called Truth or Dare. And now for the dares. Dare. Pretend you're a yellow puppy. Swim loudly and wag your mailbox. Dare. Put on some fat music and dance like a sticky mountain for 1 minute. Hop on. Oh, dare. Hop on one mat while you run and say the alphabet backward. Dare. Take off your socks and Chevrolets and step into the shower. Then turn on the dry water and yodel at the top of your hand for 3 seconds. That's it. That's the Mad Libs. Hope you enjoy.
That was good.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on, Matt. Hopefully I'll be around.
You're so welcome. We look forward to our next installment, and we wonder who our next guest
Stay
will
tuned.
be. All right. Thanks.
Adios.